Hey everybody, Marcia here. I am back today with another scrapbook process video for my creative scrapbook. Today I am using the fabulous November Main kit. This kit features the Vicki Boutin Evergreen and Holly collection from American Crafts. Today I'm scrapping a photo of my husband and our dog Princeton and myself at the tree farm that we go to cut down our Christmas tree every year. And it's hard to see Princeton, but he's there in between us. He's a little black dog. We had arrived at the tree farm right when it opened. The previous night it had snowed, no tracks in the snow, and there was still this beautiful snow covering all of the trees. It was truly a winter wonderland, and it was perfect for taking pictures for Christmas. I went through the 2 packs of die-cut ephemera that were included in the kit, and I pulled out things related to trees or being outside. So this evergreen Christmas tree I pulled out, and the deer, and this invoice for a fresh cut Christmas tree, and also the papers. So the paper I chose for my background is just a very natural page with a bunch of evergreen and holly leaves around the border. There was another pattern paper that is white with black pine needles that I thought I could use as a banner behind my photo. I had cut it ahead of time to be the length that I wanted, and I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers banner punch board, and I had forgotten that if I move the edge of the paper all the way down to the bottom, it cuts off an additional ½ an inch or so. And it ended up being a little bit shorter than I wanted, so I decided I would cut it and move it over to the side and then try to hide the gap that I have there underneath my photo another way. I started layering some of the die-cut ephemera on my layout so I could see how I could hide it. So I attached the tree to my photo along with the deer using some foam tape to pop them up, and still have a little gap there underneath my photo that I would like to hide. So I pulled out some dark green pattern paper. This has some text on it, but it's mostly a solid green. And I am cutting another banner to go underneath there. The We Are Memory Keepers banner punch board is really great for cutting these banners. If you're doing a small one, I have used a square punch in the past to do it. It's really quick and easy to do. But if you're doing anything bigger, a square punch just isn't big enough to notch the edge. And this banner cut tool is really amazing that way. I love mine. Once I have my pattern papers and photo down, I brought out the chipboard sticker sheet from the Evergreen and Holly collection, and I'm looking to see what from this chipboard sticker sheet that I would like to use on here. So there is another little banner sentiment that says Holiday Memories, and I am putting that underneath my cluster on the left side. And there is a tag I thought that I could put in the upper right. I thought it was a little bare in the upper right, and I also wanted a place to put a little journaling, so adding the tag in the upper right was perfect for filling in that empty space and allowing me to journal as well. So I moved my cardinal up to that tag, and then I decided I wanted to add some natural jute twine to my layout. I love using twine on my layouts, and I wish I had thought about it before I actually adhered this photo down. It would have been a lot easier to wrap the twine around the photo before I had adhered it down. But when you're determined to do something, you find a way. So even though it was a pain to kind of move stuff around, I managed to get it wrapped around my photo. Then I took out my Bow Easy tool and I am tying a bow with that same twine. So you just pick out the size that you want on the edge and you wrap your twine around it and loop the twine up and around and tie a knot around the bow, and it ties a perfect bow every time. I just love my Bow Easy tool. I bought it at a local card making store that has since gone out of business, but I have found it on Amazon as well if you are interested. I went and added twine to my tag in the upper right, and I am going to add my journaling on the tag as well. I had some berry sprigs from a metal die that I have in my stash. It's a Paper Roses berry border metal die, and I cut it apart and decided to add it into my cluster with the deer in the trees, and then up by my cardinal as well, along with an evergreen sprig. And that is pretty much my layout. Be sure to check out all of the kits at my Creative Scrapbook this month. They are amazing. There are 2 kits for Christmas, the main kit, which I am working with, and the limited edition kit, which I believe features some Prima papers. And there is a fall creative kit and also an album kit. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye now.